The children continued to search for her. It was already 6 o'clock in the evening and they hadn't been able to find her, so they decided to go back home and look for her there. Katiya said, "Where am I and what place is this?" It was very dark, she couldn't see anything, she only touched the ground with her hands under her and felt like there was some writing. The small kids were waiting in their homes for Katiya to return before their parents scolded them. It was already dark and Katiya was still stuck in the dark hole. At one point, Katiya sees a shooting star and then she is surprised and says, "But, how? What is this writing?" There was writing on the ground in a different language and Katiya didn't understand what it said. Then she sees another shooting star fall and the writing illuminates. Katiya says, "I just want to go home." After a few seconds, Katiya finds herself on her bed, surprised and scared at the same time, not understanding what had happened. Liliana enters the room and finds Katiya on the bed, confused. Liliana asks, "Where were you? How did you get here? Why are you covered in mud?" Katiya replies, "Shush. I was in a hole, there was writing I didn't know what it meant, then shooting stars fell on me. I think I found a secret and magical place." Liliana, confused, says, "I don't believe you." She grabs Katiya by her shirt and says, "Tell me the truth, or I'll kick you." Katiya pushes her and says, "I told you the truth, stupid." They started to argue and even fight a little. In the morning, after having breakfast, they immediately ran into the forest to look for the black hole. Katiya said, "I swear it was here, I remember this tree because it's the only one with some red paint on it." Atlas jumped right into the black hole but it was closed. Atlas said, "I think you hit your head and started dreaming." Suddenly, the DEZs appeared, they were the enemies from last time. The leader of their gang, Demy, said, Well, what are you looking for here?" Our little HAKARs responded at the same time, "It's none of your business." Then, the DEZs got angry and called their boss, Demy's mom, who was a chubby lady with red hair and thought she was the boss of the park. Demy ran and said, "Mommy, they don't want to let me play." Then, Katiya said, he calls his mommy, so we call Nihan." Nihan was Katiya and Liliana's older sister who always protected them. Atlas said, "Nihan, help us." Nina immediately ran to them and asked, "What's going on?" Liliana replied, "Anna and her children want to kick us out." Demy's mom was standing in front of Nihan and said, "Let my kids play or else I'll kick you out." Nihan looked up because she was tall and said, "Who do you think you are?" Liliana said, "Yeah, Nihan, go for it." Nihan smiled a bit and Atlas said, "Go fight and kick her out." The DEZs said, "Mom, kick them out of here." Nihan kicked Angela with all her strength but nothing happened because she was too chubby. Demy's mom smiled and said, "You're just tickling me." Then, she sat on top of Nihan. Liliana started laughing and said, PSS, you're a softie, Nihan." Nihan was shouting and struggling to breathe, "Help, I can't breathe." Lena said, Pshark, your face is completely covered. I can only see your feet." Adam said, "Make a stink above her." Patrick warned, "If you touch our boss, we'll kick you out." Liliana was pulling Nihan from her right foot and said, "Oh my goodness, I can't get you out." Demy's mother said, "I won't lift her until you let my kids play." Then the Harkars started pushing Anna, but they couldn't help Nihan. Afterward, the DEZs began attacking the Harkars, and a fight broke out between them. Liliana was thinking about how to help Nihan and saw some roses in the garden. She took the thorns and put them on Anna's foot. Anna began to deflate and Lena said, "Well done." Zaina punched Lena in the face, then ran away. Lena fell to the ground and shouted, "Hurry, hurry, I'm in danger." Liliana replied, "It is hurry up, not hurry, hurry." They managed to defeat the DEZs, but then they noticed that Nihan wasn't moving. They went to check on her, and Atlas worried kicked Nihan and said, "She's dead." Katiya said, "No, I think she fainted." Lena said, "Poor Nihan, she was like a mother to us." Liliana replied, "You mean like a grandmother?" Then Katiya tried to wake up Nihan.